Evening, peoples, or mornings, wherever you're at. We continue the side cycle without Ed this evening, and for tonight, Awesome Shadows back. And originally I was planning to get one of my old friends to get on, but life happened, which I'm not gonna blame him because we all need that paper to live. So instead, we got this boy right here.
Well, I gotta be this boy. It's your boy.
Your boy, what?
It's your boy's son, Chris.
Okay.
And had everyone, me, Awesome Shadow, I'm back again.
So, I haven't even started the clock. Professional as always. Well, so, how's it been going?
Good, live as usual, or decent.
But you know Christmas is coming up, so you know what that means.
It's
The
about that
question
time.
is, are they bringing back the boneless? Alright, just a bad batch. It's like you come in, it's like free meals for anyone who orders a chicken wing, and you gotta order 9 of them just for that one dude.
That reminds me. Are you still doing that? Free refills of chicken tenders.
No, that's
Been wanting to go there for just for that reason alone.
Yeah, but you missed the time.
Yep. Had I missed it, I could have easily just walked there for
Like
it,
that
but
cat
oh
that's
well.
looking at your food. He not getting it, but you are. Anyway, alright, well, welcome to another night of Kaze-kan. So let's get this off. So apparently, there's been some rumors about next gen consoles. Good rumors. Apparently, Microsoft said they weren't going to get an L the next generation, but that's yet to be seen.
When when is that's not surprising.
They say that, but I don't know.
We're gonna get the
Because who
best
knows? They
games.
might bring back Killer Instinct.
what.
Let, let me get off this damn.
No, no,
And that's
no, we live.
that's it for the podcast, kids. A new a new Killer Instinct. Man, please. They forgot about Killer
So,
Instinct a long time ago.
it's still good though. Should have been on the Switch though. Switch, and it should have been on Steam day one, but that's hearsay. So going back to rumors, I heard a rumor that apparently for the next generation for PlayStation, instead of them using DVD discs to, well, not DVD, Blu-ray, but you know, instead of using that, they will use a cartridge format. But the thing is, the cartridge will be hard drives. Now, obviously, there's some problems because you ain't dropping a hard drive. You drop a hard drive, it don't matter how much love you put in that thing. That thing's dead.
I wonder why they doing that.
Unless they got some Nintendo proof going on in that thing. Because we all remember when we had the Game Boy, it took a lot to kill that Game Boy. Unless you were beating it with a sledgehammer. Kind of like the GameCube, to where that thing, it's like you can kill the wires, but you ain't killing that box.
Let me hit that with a
Shoot,
sledgehammer.
unless you throwing it out as a skyscraper or something to let gravity do the job. But kids, whew, day and night at night, what we have today, right?
I miss those times.
Ah, we all do. So I'm excited. I If we don't get it, eh, better luck next time. But I'm hoping that we do get games in a hard drive capacity, so we still have some form of physical media. Because I know without a doubt one day we're gonna move on to digital and whatnot. That's a given. But until the United States gets better internet, I doubt it. And by better internet, I don't mean, oh, I got 50 megabytes. It's like, no, outside of America, I know people that can get 300. I know, Chris.
Where is this at? Where is this at, and why am I not there?
It's my boy. It's in your son's favorite country, Europe.
God dang. Can I curse?
mm, we try to keep it friendly.
No, I'm kidding. Alright.
So, yeah. Hopefully we'll get it better internet because we just had our a good L today. Well, there is no good L. It's just a bad L because our audience knows that I like to play Fantasy Star. So me and your boy Chris was trying to play it on the Switch because you can play it on the Switch before it comes out in America next year, which I still don't believe is coming out, but
I, it's coming.
It's
It
funny.
is happening. You just
we better have our costumes, man, because there's nothing else to do once when you level 90 and whatnot.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get costumes. They won't deny it.
They better. But yeah, getting back to the L that we suffered today. See, we can play Fantasy Star on our PlayStation 4s, and we can play it on our PCs, no problem. Like, install it, go to the internet, as long as the internet is good enough, you're good to go. I mean, I was able to play it before with horrible internet to where I could barely get 600 kilobytes of download speed, and it ran just fine. I know for your PC elitists, I know it's a miracle, but we made it work.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So pretty much, like we figured, all right, like install it on the switches and it'll be fine. Now, obviously, not gonna work on my Switch because my Switch is somewhat soft modded and whatnot, and I don't have money to get me like a spare Switch. So yeah, it's like enjoying my Super Nintendo games at a price. That's why you had to keep it legal, children. And that's your PSA for
Yay.
the night. So yeah, I can't run it on my Switch. And the next thing is Chris.
Mm,
Mm, your boy, man, did he used to make me angry. Cause whenever I would try to watch my Netflix on my toaster Wi-Fi,
oh my god.
it would take so long.
It's not my fault, man.
I mean, I could have sworn I was on them AOL CDs again. It was that bad.
It's,
But I connect to your boy's internet, and this thing is loading. What took 2 hours takes me 15 minutes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes if you're wired.
Oh no, but if you're talking about internet speed, you should check mine.
Oh, let's not go on Awesome Shouts because he already know. I mean, just the other day they finally updated my internet. Wouldn't you know? I was supposed to have high speed the whole entire time, but it was like a oops. Is that
Really?
yeah? Because because we just got through setting up a server for my pop's business and whatnot. And so my dad was wondering, it's like, why is it so? It's like, oh, because our internet is so bad. And then when we finally asked them about that, for the same price, they gave us full speed internet that we've been paying for. And I'm like, wait a minute. So let me get this straight. My mom's been paying about 300, no, $200 to $300 depending on that month for internet, cable, and phone bill. And
There's no
despite paying
way.
that much for all of that, you giving us trash internet. And then it's like, wow, why are you getting slow internet? Well, I'll tell you what, for the same price that you're paying for your internet, we'll switch you to the fastest internet we got. It's like, and I'm
So,
thinking to myself, so 100?
So
And it just says Internet 50, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it's not a full W, but I'll take it.
it's a V. It's a V.
So yeah, my internet is now a lot smoother, and I don't have to worry about playing my fighting games anymore. It's like, yeah, I still had that one bad connection in the full moon, but this is why we have filter technology for the PC and routers,
As long
so
as
we
it
don't have to
works.
go through that nonsense anymore.
How long have you had this?
How long have I had this internet? With slow internet?
Yeah.
Bleh. I had this slow internet since high school.
Yeah, I was about to say exactly. I was about to say exactly.
You mean to tell
That
me
long.
you've had this BS connection for
For
a
that
decade?
long.
For
And I
a
just now got through with college, and it was like, whoops, sorry, fam.
so you
Our
had
bad. Let me give you that full speed like we told you.
it's been nearly a decade.
Wow.
10
I'm
years.
astonished that even happened yet. Like really?
That is
10
Y'all
years.
should have got more than that from them.
I would have I would have sued whoever gave.
I'm not arguing with it because I don't have to worry. I mean, I got scared when I seen megabyte speeds of 8 megabytes per second. That scares me because I'm like, oh Lord, what is this sorcery?
Is this what heaven feels like?
Yeah. So getting back to the PlayStation thing, yeah, be nice to have hard drive just because we're at a point in time to where it used to be expensive whenever you try to buy hard drives. Because Josh, when I was in high school, when I wanted to get me a 500 gigabyte hard drive, that thing cost $200?
Back then, yeah.
How how
Yeah,
much? You say $200?
yep, $2 to $100 depending.
Like back then when we used to be in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like nowadays, man, you can find a 500 gigabytes for less than that. For less than $20.
And now for exactly $40 to $50, you can get you a terabyte hard drive. So when they said they want to use hard drives, I was like, yes.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
it'll suck to download said games in the store in the future, but it's just we need to keep some form of physical media. Because I know people will say, "Oh, you can just download it." It's like, yeah, tell that to the people who want to play Scott Pilgrim on their PlayStation.
You know what's funny? I still have that game back on my 360. I still have it on there.
You still
I
do
still
that?
have that Style Prickle game.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you can't. I don't think you can download the
No, you
game
can't.
anymore.
No.
Nope. I mean, maybe if you get it on the PC, but not if you're on the PlayStation 3 year or 360, you're out of luck.
I don't know why they got rid of the one of the best beat 'em ups.
It's so good.
Yeah. So, man. But yeah, here's hoping that some games are hard drive based to where it's not a CD, it's just a hard drive that you just slide in like a cartridge. Like I said, I'm really hoping that we move towards that future instead of just, oh, DVDs. We can't have DVDs because they get scratched up. It's like we gotta have something because servers don't last forever. Because once when the service is over, it's over and on to the next server. And in the next service, you'll probably have to pay double or more just to get it. Or you just have to pay for it again to where it's like, come on, I bought this game 8 different times. Like, why do I need to pay again just to get it? Why can't I just download it?
because because there's
Now, if be one thing, if you coming from Microsoft to Sony, then okay, you gotta buy it again because that's on their store. But if you've been on Nintendo, you got Super Metroid on your 3DS, but you can't play it on your Switch. That's stupid.
It is. And we let Nintendo get away with it.
Yeah. So, but hey, at least we have a better. Without a doubt, I know there's going to be a better design for the PlayStation 5 whenever that comes out. Because, well, that development kit I saw, that looked like someone was cooking some food in there.
The development kit? How'd it look?
It looked like a big old plastic foam V with some USB ports on it.
Yeah.
And I know this isn't the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, everybody assuming it wasn't. No, it's just the dev kit.
What you don't know is the inside looks like a Bunsen burner.
Right. But speaking of appearances, my boys, that new Sonic, have you seen it?
Yes.
Way more
It
than that
looks
monstrosity.
so. What monstrosity?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Play that Tupac and the Biggie.
Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that was
Who
a
in
good
the
idea?
office thought his first lines was "gotta go fast" was okay? Who thought that was okay? Uh,
Yeah.
it seems like they redid the whole movie too.
Nah, they didn't redo the movie. I mean, the stuff with Jim Carrey, that's already done.
I mean,
It's
certain
just all the
parts.
animations had to be redone all over again. The
Yeah.
audio clips are there, so they don't really had to do much. They just had to make sure the 3D animations look good in action. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, that I heard the reason why it didn't took that long for them to do it because they said the only part they had to change was the stuff that we saw in the trailer. The other stuff they said they were just placeholders. So that's how they got that done so quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. How long has it been? Well, do y'all think it's going to be a good movie, or do y'all think it's just going to bomb?
It's probably gonna be decent, I say.
I still think.
I'm still gonna say it. It's probably
Yeah.
just gonna be decent.
I still think it's gonna be average.
Yeah, it'll be decent.
Bro, I think it might be as bad as the Super Mario Brothers
Now,
movie,
I don't think
where
it'll
it's
go
so bad
No,
it's
no, 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 no,
good.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no, no,
it'll
no,
go
no.
that bad.
I disagree. It ain't gonna be that bad.
Because people keep on saying Jim Carrey is going to carry the movie. No, you're going to need more than Jim Carrey because you dealing with the Sonic fandom.
You
No
can't,
one's going to be happy no matter what you do.
you can't
I mean, it
depend on
made
one
people happy that
person.
you changed Sonic to where he doesn't look like a demon from Dark Souls. That made people happy, but this is a whole different conundrum.
At first, I wanted to watch the movie for the memes because of how ugly the first design looked. Nah, I genuinely want to watch the movie
I still
'cause
remember that one image that I saw before they changed the look of Sonic to where they had him side to side with Sonic from Sonic '06, and the one from '06 just says, and everyone said I looked bad.
I like one of my favorite scenes was when Sonic was like, "Ugh, get rid of this guy." I thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah, we all hope that the movie succeeds in some fashion, but
It's
at the
gonna
bottom
s-
of our hearts, we know it's going to be
I mean,
bombed
at
the
least,
first day.
it's gonna succeed
yeah, I
because
mean,
of the kids.
at least to make up some of the money they waste on redesign because everyone thought it was gonna cost them much. We heard that how much it costed to redesign something it wasn't that much. It was like 5 million.
It
Well, the
wasn't
only
that
positive
much.
I'm seeing from this whole thing.
Everybody thought it was gonna be like 32 something million, but no, it was only just 500. It was only just 5 million of the
Jeez,
design. Yeah,
that is.
it
I,
seemed a lot, but like
it
in
does.
movies,
It seems like it's a
like in
lot.
movies and box office, it's not that much.
Uh,
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, the only positive thing I see besides the look is the fact that this movie isn't made by Michael Bay.
Oh God. Oh God. Thank you.
what you mean? That's your favorite director?
Or M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh
Hey,
my
Chris,
god.
remember when we made the mistake to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 with Tyler Perry in it?
Let me get off. Oh my god. I never, never again.
You can't do this to me.
I I'm
Never in
glad.
my life that I would think I would see a black dude address another man as sensei.
I would much rather watch Justice League,
Oh God.
the live action Justice League,
At least that was actually funny.
for the
It's like,
wrong
do
reason.
you bleed? Doc, I need to bring you back. We need
Tell
you.
me, Batman.
And
Do
then
you
we had to deal
bleed?
with emo Superman. That was beautiful.
But
That was so corny.
but you gotta remember, does he bleed?
And Cyborg was like, I don't want to die. You right. I don't want to die either.
I just
I'm sorry. Well, that Batman v Superman, my favorite line of that entire movie is just like they talked against each other. He Batman comes. So, do you bleed? I don't know why that stuck out to me the most, but that's just the funniest thing
because
ever say to Superman.
because of how the line was delivered,
Yeah.
he was just holding Batman in the air, just looking at him evil. Like, I don't know why, he was just looking at him in the most evil way for
But
no
like he done
reason.
came out of the streets and whatnot.
It was so stupid. I almost wanted to walk out the theater because of that.
Yeah, but you know the Sonic movie's gonna have a sequel. Because I know the kids are
Of
gonna eat it
course.
up. The meme culture is gonna thrash it and beat the horse to death.
Yeah.
And then we might have a live action spin off series on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, one of them.
Uh, if they gonna do something, that might
Hell
not bring
no.
back Sonic Boom.
Heck no. They there will not be a series on Cartoon Network.
Right. I mean, if I have to choose, I rather.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Not Cartoon Network, the Teen Titans Network. Sorry.
The Teen, the Teen Titans Network.
Because is there anything else on there?
Yeah, Steven Universe.
That's not Teen Titans.
Oh,
I started watching Cartoon Network for a while.
Johnny Test.
You what? What? Wait, they going back showing that again?
I don't know.
I'm like,
How long ago has that been?
Maybe
And then I heard they
2 or 3
made
years ago,
some weird
probably.
animation change, kind of like Dexter's Laboratory, and then everyone's like, we don't like the new one.
well,
There was a
it's
new
just,
one?
it's just that they're trying to make every cartoon look and act
Appeal
just
to
like
the
Teen
younger
Titans, though.
audience. They're trying to appeal to
I
the
mean, because
younger
it worked for Ben
audience.
10, didn't it?
No.
Because that's what everyone wanted. I honestly can't remember the last time I watched a cartoon. Well, outside of anime and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long.
Which cartoon?
No, just a good cartoon in general.
Right? I've been
But recently,
I've been
Oh,
hearing some
what?
good cartoons and stuff from Netflix that actually makes me want to get my Netflix account again.
I mean, the recent one I can think of what you seen was Star versus Forces of Evil.
they tried to have something after that, but then that one was just more eh. I mean, we can have cartoons that have that fine balance of funny and serious at the same time, like Gravity Falls and whatnot. It's just you hardly see that now.
Man, Gravity Falls
Yeah.
has such a good story.
And I'm not even gonna entertain Steven Universe as an example.
Oh,
I mean,
oh
you,
no. Funny you say Steven Universe. I just saw they bringing a new
they're
series.
coming out.
Wait,
Dude.
No, but funny you say that. Cause I think I was on Twitter and all of a sudden I saw, cause you know that movie they had, Steven Universe, and then all of a sudden I saw someone said a new series Steven Universe, something like. Wait a minute, they making another one
I mean,
right after the movie.
it did good in sales.
Thought that was done with it.
Oh heck
Mm,
no.
not my cup of tea, but the fandom yet to be desired.
We don't talk about the fandom.
But it's too infamous. I mean, because it seems as though every year we turn around, there's a new fandom that makes the rounds. Sure, the passion is there though, but the second you even think of barely alternating the image of what the original works were intended to be, here comes the pitchforks.
Yup. It really do be like that
It's like you
sometimes.
can't even have fan fiction without someone being ready to take you on the streets.
You ready to die for criticizing a show that you uh,
It's like,
that you
did you
don't like
just
as an
have an
opinion.
opinion?
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see. That was on my case. Chris, have you seen anything good? Well, yeah.
Oh,
Question.
oh, y'all y'all have to check out Invader Zim Enter the Florpus.
mm,
That's the new thing came on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I heard a lot. It was supposed to come out after the Hey Arnold Jungle movie,
Yeah.
but apparently they had some productions issues because I thought it was just going to be like vaporware or something, but it actually came out.
Yeah, it's out. It Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Well, uh, y'all two will probably enjoy it because when Invader Zim came out, I couldn't get into it.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Too
It
much
wasn't really your type.
screaming.
Specifically from well, I wouldn't say mainly from
Zim,
Zim, but
Gurr, or whoever. It's like, hey, yo, dog, I just spit in your milk. I was like,
why did you do that? Yeah.
and it's like, okay, too much. I mean, this ain't like Ren and Stimpy to where you got slapstick humor, and then when they shout, it's funny from time to time. Like that one time, Ren, it's like, you see that button? Yeah, don't press that button.
Don't press that button.
I had it. I have space madness. Or that other
I
episode.
forgot about that.
Nah, that other episode where Stimpy forced him to wear that helmet, and then he got tormented by the
Oh,
Happy Happy
oh
Joy
yeah,
Joy saw.
the happy helmet.
Yeah, that was
That was disturbing.
it was disturbing, but man, that's what you saw called some good cartoons like Hey Arnold, like Avatar.
Oh my god, the last Airbender. I don't
Yep.
I don't understand
I
it.
wonder what they're gonna do with it in the future because they know it's popular. It's like because
Yeah.
the only thing they could do now is like go further modernization to where yeah you still got technology but it's more from a modern day stance to where like cell phones movies are a lot more clear like it don't seem like it's in what the early 20s or something.
Yeah. Speaking of Avatar, I don't understand the hate for Korra.
Eh, you know how it is.
It, it,
It's not Aang, so I'm not interested. Wait a minute, this had 4 seasons? I don't want this to have 4 seasons, so therefore this is bad.
and then there was another moment where I don't know if anyone watched it, but spoiler alert at the end of the first season, I think. Was it? Nah, not that one. It was Korra and another girl, and they kissed.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. At the end of the Cora Liza Inverter.
Was it the first season or
No, it was like the last season.
the
I
how
don't
many
remember
seasons?
that happening though.
Or no. It was implied that there was like that they kissed at the
They
end or
just
something.
held hands and went to the spirit realm. It's like they making it sound like they just went on the bed and went at it.
That
That's what it sounded like.
But that's not what happened.
nah, but to the fans, that's
Ooh,
exactly what happened.
echo.
No. Mm-hmm.
You get.
Yeah, my bad.
I hope I'm coming out through the.
Oh no, you're coming through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can see your thing. Like it shows it right there. So
I've been
it's what you call biased.
I've been wanting to finish Korra, but never had the energy to do so.
Like,
Cora's actually good.
I, I
I mean, is it like 5 stars, the best show in existence? No, it's good and it's entertaining for what
mhm.
it wants to do. It doesn't drag on too long. So yeah, I'm just trying to think. Was there anything else cartoons wise that we seen? I actually seen Hey Arnold the Jungle movie just recently. Man,
Oh yeah,
whew, it was good. It feels as though if you watch the first season and you jump straight into the movie,
you're not gonna get what's happening.
no, you're gonna get what's gonna happen.
Oh really?
Cause it actually feels like a true like sequel to the first season, to where you remember when Pigeon Man had his little episode with the birds. Stoop Kid has his episode of him getting out the porch for once,
Mm,
and the relationships forming up between people, all that in season one and season two. They actually tied up all the loose ends in the movie. Yeah, it was actually good. I was like,
oh okay.
like, 'cause they were thinking about making a spinoff off of Helga, but I was like, I don't know.
Why?
But where they stopped, I'm satisfied because it's not no, oh, Helga likes Arnold, but she'll never. No, they got together.
Really?
it was a friendship was gonna happen.
I mean,
Oh, but
I'm
the
not
thing
saying
that
it
shocked
wasn't.
me in the end, spoiler, was how Phoebe guy got with Gerald.
Really?
That threw me off. I was like,
Yes. Yes.
whoa.
The homie Gerald. Yes.
That's
And
nice.
she took the first step.
Yes. Yes.
That's what threw me off, because I thought I didn't even see them as a thing, but then when she just said hello handsome, I was like,
That's it right
what?
there. That is it right there.
So yeah, eh, but what can I say? That we have our own opinions and biases. But speaking of biases,
Oh boy, where is this going?
so we've been here before, me and Ed, but especially with you guys. How many times have you had a moment to where you have a bad game? You know it's a bad game, but then it gets that 9 to 10 score.
Oh, you talking about Fallout 76?
That game. No.
You mean that broken mess of a video game?
I mean, it's not like the fans want to fix their work, but nah, we can't
Oh
have that. We got to
yeah.
have you pay for a busted game,
You
and
heard
if you
about
try to fix it, we're banning you.
Okay, so you did hear about it. Oh my god.
It's just disaster, man.
I heard it on Young Yaz video. Oh, I felt so bad for the poor kid.
For the people that actually try to help, but then they can that will do something, but then
You think Bethesda would know by now? I mean, how long until Skyrim got good? It took like years for the community to fix a busted game that barely runs on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox.
It
It's like, yeah, it got better on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but tell me why whenever I try to run a mod on a Xbox One X, I barely got everything at 1K, and it crashes in 5 minutes.
Oh,
How does that work? I
oh
thought
my
the Xbox
goodness.
One was supposed to be the advanced powerhouse
It
of
is.
a console that knows no equal.
It is advanced
And
for
I put
Madden,
half of my PC setting mod load, and it just crashes.
but
It yells louder than the PlayStation Pro and dies. I was like, what
but
happened to all that power?
but you don't understand. It is advanced for Madden.
This is on a 1080p, mind you. This ain't no 4K monitor. And the Xbox is just, ah, I'm done.
As soon as you turn it on. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Too much
Oh,
just
I,
like your boy Chris when he be playing like near Armada or Nile, your PlayStation's just like,
oh
please
my
stop,
God.
please stop,
Especially near
put me out of my misery.
near Automata was that was the that was the worst torture my PlayStation has ever experienced. That was such a horrible feeling. It was it was it was like
It did its best.
it was like a jet powered engine.
Nah, bruh, it was so loud. I could use that thing. It's a heater in the winter, man.
It's like my PS4 was a hair dryer.
Right? Sure, you can probably fix a yellow light of death on the PlayStation 3 with that heat.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Nah, just a little. Those who fix PlayStation 3s, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all put that thing in the box it came in, get you a blow dryer and blow it for 15 minutes, and it works. Do I know why?
I,
No, I don't know why. It just works. Or even stupider, when people bake their PlayStation 3s and somehow it just works.
how I just want to know how and why.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that like
Japanese ingenuity, folks.
That sounds like soul. That's all like soul can just go wrong at any moment.
wouldn't that like melt this thing? Wouldn't
Ah,
that
nah,
melt?
fam, it's alright. Just throw that in the microwave. It'll be good.
That's all types of wrong. You're melting this thing and then it's being under radiation.
It's a double whammy, but who cares, right?
It works. It just works.
Long enough to get my saves off. But if anyone's wondering, this is pretty much. I'm on my second PlayStation 3, but that's only because I think I told everyone before in the past to where my brother killed my first PlayStation 3 because he had it standing up, and that was one of the PlayStation 3s that didn't have proper soldering and a bad heatsink. So, yeah, thanks to my brother, I pretty much embraced the Xbox 360 because I figured at the time he was still on the console war. A
Oh
lot of
my
people
god.
were. But me, it's like ever since the Dreamcast died, there was no point holding on. It's either you have a game I want to play or you don't.
They were on the console war. They still are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, as I said before in previous episodes, because I got the Xbox, apparently my brother hated Microsoft at the time so badly because of the console war, he didn't even want to play his favorite franchise, Final Fantasy, on it. It was that bad.
But they
I know, Chris.
but
It's just he picks up the controller and that man feels defeated.
Wait. What Final Fantasy was playing? 13?
Yeah, when 13 first came out.
oh come on, man. You You shouldn't let a console just be a gatekeeper thing for you.
All right. Hey, yo, Chris, there go your brother, Lulu.
I just noticed that.
Wait, what?
There go your bro. No, don't take the headset.
I didn't take a picture of that.
Chris, don't take the headset off. It's gonna pick up the feedback.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, folks. That's an in joke between the three of us.
Oh
But that
my
will be an
god.
extra story in the future if anyone's interested.
Oh, you still haven't told them that story.
No,
Okay, no,
no, but that's gonna be a beautiful story. Whatever, if anyone's interested, they want to know.
don't tell them at all. They don't need to.
Oh, they need to. If they ask for
It ain't. We ain't gonna have no real names,
Give
but
us
we are
give us
gonna
a
have the silly
give
names.
us a million subscribers and we'll tell you.
Hashtag shameless plug. So, so yeah, console wars are still going, but yeah,
Man,
that shows you folks how biased can be, because it's like, I know you'd rather play it on the PlayStation 3, but it's like, come on.
the console bias will never die.
it was so
I
bad.
mean, I get that you still don't like changing discs, like this one, this two, this three. That was stupid. It's like, if you want to play this section and just this section, you have to play. It wasn't even like a big ground ending event. It was just, oh, I went to this event. Okay, you're in this next area. Change to this too. I'm like, really? Really?
Insert
I
disc 2
forget
to
which
progress
disc it
further.
was for Final Fantasy VII, but one of the ending of the discs was when you fought the Emerald Weapon and whatnot.
Disc 3.
No, disc 2, because disc 3 you fought Sephiroth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It, it's been a
So
while. So
that had that. Final Fantasy VIII had Squall getting impaled with an iceberg at the end of disc 1.
my goodness.
And so, and I can keep going on with the older games that had that cliffhanger moment, but Final Fantasy 13, oh, we go to this industrialized area, oh, change to disc 3 or disc 2. I mean, I was like, really? No. And
Ima-
then on PlayStation 4, there is no disc changing because they can fit it all on one disc.
imagine if you had to switch the.
The format wars when it was like HD DVD is better than Blu-ray.
Ima-
Yep,
imagine if you had to switch discs in order to reach another destination every time.
bruh. You know 13 wasn't that far from going that route, right?
Oh,
Because originally, if they were to port Final Fantasy 13 as a whole to where it had all three of the stories, because 13 wasn't originally the 13 we know. It was actually a full three-part game to where you had 13, you had 13-2, which that would be disc 2 for the PlayStation 3, and then the final disc would be Lightning Returns. That's originally how it was supposed to be, but problem with that was three Blu-ray DVDs is approximately 72 DVDs for the Xbox 360.
which one's the better iteration?
Mm?
Which one's the better
Oh, they
iteration of
run the
13?
same. It's just sad that they had to tone down 13 so it can fit on another console. Because I guarantee you, if we would have had the full crazy story that is 13, people would have loved it. But because 13 is just a chunk of the whole grand story, because originally it was planned for those three 13 games to be one 13 game, and then Final Fantasy 15 would have been 13 too.
Yeah.
Man,
But
I still
because that couldn't fit on the Xbox 360 with the 72 DVDs, well, we'll just have to cut all this content and strum it around. We got 13.2, which that was all right. And it's like, all right, we got to finish the story. So 13.3, which they kept doing weird things with the engines. And at that point, it's like, come on.
wow. I still miss that versus 13 trailer. That
Speaking of that versus 13, you remember how stupidly realistic those trailers looked? It
Right,
it was it was
from back then, how it was impressive.
it,
uh, and then up to now it kind of looks so downgraded, in my opinion.
But still look good.
it still look good, but it's not, bro. You already know. You know if that was on the PlayStation 4, that PlayStation 4 would have a heart attack. But Chris, what would you do coming off of Final Fantasy X, and then you saw a trailer to 15, and they would say that's in game? What would be your reaction?
I'd be screaming like a schoolgirl. That would have been so good.
No, I'll be like, I managed to get it like this. Right.
Man.
And they even show command prompts or whatnot as they doing stuff. But that's the cutting room floor. We can make systems look beautiful, but the more beautiful it looks, the more you have to cut back because the systems can't handle that much horsepower. Unless we got 2070s or something in there, which I doubt.
I think it could be handled.
But they did say the jump to PlayStation 5 is going to be good.
I'm not ready for next gen.
I'm not either.
Well, I mean, let me put
You gotta give me something to be excited for, but there's nothing really much I'm excited for. I mean, Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I don't. Devil May Cry 5. I don't know what else they can do besides Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's it.
And that's if we get Grand Theft Auto 6, considering how Rockstar making that bang with 5 online.
Oh no, it's actually it's happening.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, it's actually.
Oh,
Oh,
so we gonna have the Grand Theft Auto 6 in Miami?
but hold on.
Going on that is going to take place down there in Miami or what?
And Vice City?
No.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Grand Theft Auto 6 is already out.
No.
No. We
No.
got from that guy.
No.
But Cernando's confirmed that GTA 6 is already out.
No. If feelings worked that way, we would have had Kingdom Hearts sooner. And I would have had a new F-Zero game, a new Star Fox game, and a new Onimusha game. I mean, that's how that would work if feelings were to come in mind.
Developed by Team Ninja.
Hmm?
Omnimusha developed by Team Ninja.
I want a Ninja Garden game. That's
Do you really?
But
I
we're
ain't
not going to get it because you know why? Besides Persona Scramble, Dead or Alive 6.
And Neo 2.
So that's the only reason why we're not getting that. And it's a rumor, but I'm not calling it concrete. But they got beef between the original developer of Ninja Gaiden to where it's like, can we make another game? You gonna make it trash.
You never know.
I mean, there's a reason why we have Ninja Gaiden 3 and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Oh yeah, that
Yes, especially the dismemberment and so much blood was just gushing out. It just looked real bad. That's what makes it sad. The Razor Edge was so much better.
I never played the vanilla version.
You don't want to play. I played it. Don't.
So,
Man,
going
was it
back to
that
what I was
bad?
saying about bias and whatnot.
Like you know how Razor Edge is, but imagine that, but you can't cut people up, and there's so much blood that's squishing out that it's like unbearably just jarring.
So it's just
just to make up for that. But there's no cutting bodies.
so the blood is just gushing out like gushers.
Yep.
Gross.
Unnecessary.
Ew. Anyway, back to bias.
How long? Well, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's like, how long have we been dealing with IGN? Like a taco for the tomorrow.
Too freaking long.
To where you know some games are good, some games are bad, and then for the bad games, they'll be like, "This is the greatest experience I had, 8 out of 10." And then for the good games, well, this doesn't hold my hand, so this game gets a 6 out of 10.
I still remember when somebody reviewed New Super Mario Brothers U, and somebody called it difficult.
Really?
Difficult.
Yeah.
Really?
You struggling with the Mario game.
A 2D scrolling platformer.
I mean, this is Cuphead all over again, to where it's just too hard.
That was fun.
You just had to jump off the thing.
I felt so bad for that
It's like,
Polygon
oh, you
journalist.
guys are hardcore gamers. It doesn't take a hardcore gamer to have dexterity skills. If you can kick a soccer ball, you can time your button presses correctly. It's not rocket science, people. But they make it as though it is. I mean, I don't need to be on this whole thing of, I don't have a lot of life, I got these mad skills and all this. Like, no, you just double tap
I'm
the
trying.
jump button
You're just playing
and
a
you
video.
time it to bounce off the object that you see in front of your face. This isn't.
You're just playing a video game, not solving the speed of light. The
I
equation
mean, it's
for speed
like
of light.
Shadow. It's like missing a Pokemon with the Master Ball.
If you miss this set, save that Master Ball, goodbye.
And then he runs away.
No, just the fact that you mess with a Master Ball, and those things are expensive, and you don't even get those many in the game.
And you can't even get that right. I don't even think you should be playing at that point.
I mean, you can't miss, but if you somehow manage to miss, there's something wrong with you.
You just suck at the game, man.
We live in a time to where people just don't know how to play that much anymore. I mean, I'm not expecting them to be a gaming Jesus to where they do no scope 360s at will with a prestige of 1,000 or whatnot. I'm not expecting that much. It's just, if you play a game, I expect you to demonstrate the mechanics in a way to a person to where he can understand what's going on, to where, well, I don't understand what's going on, and the guy can clearly say, the game just told you to press the A button, but you don't want to press the A button. But then
Basically.
you'll change your wording to make it as though pressing the A button was so hard.
It's a big button. Presses the option button.
Oh, speaking of which, your boy, or should I say, your son.
Oh Lord, no.
Whenever I try to get him into Kingdom Hearts, he's like, it's too hard.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Press triangle to win. How hard can it be?
was it 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, come on now.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's a big green triangle button that tells you to press the triangle button.
Uh,
It's that mindless.
Yeah,
What difficulty you playing it on?
easy.
He didn't want to do it at all. I know, he only played it, well, the first one. He tried to build the raft, struggled with the raft, and never touched it since.
How do you
Wait, you mean he struggled at Kingdom Hearts?
how do you struggle in building a raft?
And they told you what to do. Go get these shiny things. Jump on the thing. Oh, try to beat him in the race. Oh, don't worry if you don't go beat him in the race. Just go to the other side.
Okay, I'll give it benefit of a doubt. Maybe it's his first time doing that, cause some of that stuff is hard to find when you play it for the first time.
But that's only if you're looking for the extra stuff. If you go to like Agrabah or you're trying to get the hidden boss or you're trying to get the ultimate keyblade, this is just go pick up the watermelon off the ground
Go
and it's right in front of you.
pick up
And
some
it's like,
fruits.
where is it? I've been looking all over the island. It's right next to your feet. I don't see it. You don't know what fruit is.
I,
That's how mindless this is when it comes to game journalism. You think they have it. You think they have the common sense to jump over the pitfall, but no, they just fall into the pitfall, and then it's like, really? Well, I'm not no expert. It's like, dude,
we're not saying you like a god of gaming. We just want you to be a little experienced.
Chris, if your niece can jump over the pothole without dying, what is this dude's excuse not being able to do a double jump? But what is his excuse? It's not like it's Contra to where they throw you guns blazing, you don't know what to do, and they don't tell you anything. One hits you dead, but
Well,
he trying to make it sound as though it is.
I, I I don't know what to say about that. Then, I you just have a problem.
But if you bring that up with them, they say, no, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. You're a basement dweller.
That's
I don't know. Make good pay. Pay the bills like anyone else. Still can press a jump button just fine. I mean, it's easy as starting your own car. Sure, I mean, even a 5-year-old can start a car up.
nah, they can hotwire
See, that's that false hope. It's like, well, actually, that's fantasy. Because I never heard of a 5-year-old kid hot wiring a thing
No.
and not being busted by the cops or running into a wall. One or the other.
You never know. In this day and age, anything could happen.
Yep.
Sadly, uh, I'm trying my best to keep my mind off of it, but it keeps going back. Are y'all ready for this week?
No, and I don't want to go.
I call, come on.
Nah, nope.
It's like, you know, you need to provide your support.
I need to do what?
Support your son.
It's like your name is on the birth certificate.
Shadow, I have a dolly that can support a washing machine, and I'll support that more than I will him.
Come on, dog.
Man, please.
I mean, the only thing we're looking forward to this tournament is how it's gonna go down. That's all I want to know.
Do they know that he's not actually my son?
Oh no.
Cause,
No, you have a heart attack if it was.
cause this,
Right?
cause this is just a gag.
Yep. Started by someone else that we know.
But anyway, I don't want to go to this tournament. I don't. I'm scared to know how it's gonna be.
Well, there is hope because apparently I got word has been spreading via GameStops. So it's getting notoriety to people want to go there. So I'm trying my best to give the benefit of the doubt.
I I'm just I'm just scared of the
Because
outcome.
first it was if there was 8 people coming, it would be all right. But now to break even, there needs to be 10 people at this event.
First it was first it was first, first it was one person.
No, no, Chris. First it was if 8 people can come, it'd be cool.
Nah, if one person can come, that's all right with me.
But see, we ain't going into the deeper parts of that. That's going to be a story for another day. Oh, just to update to the people who listened to the prior episode, the price has gone up
Oh, so they know about it all.
again. The pizza slice is no longer $1.50. It is now $2 per slice.
Who wants to pay $2 for a slice of pizza?
I do. Man, bruh, the economy's gone. The, the economy's crazy out here, man.
I get more from that from Little Caesar. Get $5 for a whole.
Boy, what you talking about? That's expensive.
You say that, but y'all got that pizza every day when I was in school. It's like, what y'all eating? Pizza. Oh, sweet. What pizza y'all got? Oh, Little Caesars.
Oh, me? That was them. I just pitched in.
Oh yeah, you pitched in $20 just to get 2 slices.
Oh yeah, just to just, see?
And that was stupid. But even though it's like, I like pizza, don't get me wrong, but when you eat it every single day, every breakfast, lunch,
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza in the summertime.
and it's like, come on, man, y'all don't want to get no fish or eat like an actual meal, like some meatloaf.
I don't like meatloaf, but I do want some seafood.
So you say that, I'm gonna get you some grape drink.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna get you some grape drink
Hey.
and some good meatloaf, and you change your mind.
I just
Nah, it just reminds me of someone else I know to where it's like, I don't like cheesecake because you haven't had that good cheesecake. You had that cheap Walmart cheesecake. You haven't had Cheesecake Factory cheesecake
the only
where it's
people
double layered.
who've
Red
never
velvet
had
too.
cheesecake have never tasted one.
Nah, like I first got hooked in college. I was like, what is this? Cheesecake. It's like, oh, okay, it tastes good. But then when I went to the Cheesecake Factory, it was over. Speaking of which, we probably should go to Walmart because I want to show you where they actually show they actually have the slices in the frozen food section. Not that one that I showed you before to where it's slightly bigger. They got like mini to where it's slightly bigger than what Walmart has.
Mm.
It's good stuff, Josh. Sure, I recommend we do that after the podcast because you got to see how big it is because you think it would be tiny. Like those regular sizes, like no, they give you your money's worth
Ooh,
for $2.
bro.
Now that's something I'm willing to pay for because that's big and it's good. But for a slice of pizza that you got from Little Caesars,
Look, hey, it's not from Little C. It's custom made.
what was it from? Papa Do's or Gaddy's?
When did,
I don't know where it's from.
when did Papa Do's? I'm sorry. When did Papa Do's has not spaghetti pizza?
Nah.
I ain't. You better tell me where this is.
Man. So let's see, Chris. He just let it happen to our audience. Like Chris is playing Smash and we sitting together. We got the most weirdest setup that I've ever set up. I got my laptop. I got his headset. Your boy Chris got my headset, and Awesome Shadow is talking through his Discord right in front of us on his phone. Jankiest setup, I know, but that's how we do it.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Alright, we can't get any more jank. And I'm glad I got this charger plugged in because I wouldn't want any other hiccups.
Well, it hasn't set your ear on fire.
Yet.
No, I don't. It's not gonna.
So yeah, Chris is playing Smash and he SD'd, or should I say, deleted himself off the ring.
I, what happened was I was
That's
trying.
how it always starts. What happened was,
Wait,
you know what happened. You didn't commit.
I did commit, but I didn't commit in a right way.
You didn't commit enough. That's why your grades are bad in Persona 5. No effort.
Look, he, my Persona character's a good boy.
Yeah, your Persona's a good boy, but you haven't been a... See?
You let it happen.
See?
You let it happen. You would run under him. You let it happen.
Spiked to death.
You could have easily DI somewhere else, but you did right underneath it. You let it happen.
I didn't even DI at all. I just let
You just let it happen.
I just let it happen.
And then you know what? The person's already doing spikes. He was trying to off the stage.
Oh my goodness.
Kaz-kan Podcast, backseat gaming since 2002.
Well, y'all, are y'all gonna do getting one of those OBS, not an OBS, a capture card, so you can have something in the background?
Well, the thing is, I had a capture card before, but thanks to Best Buy, it killed it. Which I'd never want to get anything from Best Buy ever again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
There we go.
it was that bad. So, long story short, pretty much I was switching the USB and it just fried it. $200 down the drain.
$200?
Yep.
Dang, what a waste! What a waste of money, man.
And man, I got that like right after Christmas, man. That's what made me mad.
Aw, that was
Still miss it though because you know how good it is just to be on your gaming rig, and instead of getting up to go to your TV when you out of batteries, you just have it directly hooked up into your computer. You just cut it on with your controller and then switch it to the menu. It's like, you know how good that feels.
I bet, man.
Force smash.
I wanted. I, shut up. I mean, shut up, Shadow. I'm trying.
You gonna have it right there.
I'm trying.
You gonna spark the person.
I'm trying, man.
You trying, but you at 160 and this dude's barely 80.
Man, get out of here.
Commit to that one.
I know
And he
This
slapped
man-
your back.
This man just did a jab and that killed me.
You know Samus jab is kind of strong.
Gotta have that proper commitment.
But that's strong.
I mean, you was at 100%,
So speaking of Smash, who you think is gonna be the fifth character?
Man, you know, to be honest, I know it's not gonna happen, but I'm still going for Shantae.
I want Monster Hunter.
I
It could happen. I don't know. I mean, it's either that or Sora, cause I don't know, cause they do something.
That's gonna be in season
I'm
2.
not holding my breath on Sora, but I do know they are gonna have a Tales of character because they already know that a lot of people like Tales of. So we either gonna get Lloyd or Velvet or even Yuri. I'd lose my mind if it was Yuri, but
Watch, somebody's gonna actually. What if?
or if they were to do like the original hero from Fantasia, that would be awesome too. Because hey,
What if?
any type of Tales of love is good.
What if they did how a hero is? You just and the other 8 alternate skins are just.
Oh no, wouldn't it be crazy if you were playing amazing with Lloyd just out of spite, he could do a final smash if he combos you really bad,
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
and just how fast would he be banned?
Oh yeah, speaking of banning, didn't I think Terry got
Where?
got banned in France?
For how long? Because you know that's only going to make it bad for France players who not used to Terry.
I don't know how long,
Hey,
but
because
I
could you
just
imagine like a top France player, they come to Evo and then they get curb stomped by a Terry player? It's like, what happened?
you you got goofed
Yeah, because someone thought it was a good idea to ban a character just because they never played anything outside of Super Smash Brothers.
because he's too good. It's because he's too good.
No, he ain't too good. He ain't too good. He's too melee.
He's too melee.
It's like, come on, Chris, why are you struggling against the shadow of your true self?
It's not even a shadow. It's a parasite.
It's like clearly you've been neglecting your social links, and that is proof.
I like how you got the person out, and the moment the person respawned, he got you back.
That's some.
But then honestly, Friday is gonna be an interesting day for us.
Do I have to go, man? God dang.
So you going?
Why?
Just because.
Just going.
But besides that, we're not even gonna be there that long. We're just gonna go there for like a minute, like say hi, and then go do something else with the
Nah,
day.
nah. You want to be? No. You want to be real petty? Bring our own monitor and smash, and see how many people jump on our jump on our booth.
Bro, you joking?
We can try it. We can make it to a thing.
I don't want to.
You joking? But we got three switches, and you have a TV and I have a TV, so well technically my TV can fit in the car, so
Our other friend has a monitor too.
you joking, but you would steal that thunder from him?
I don't. I'm not sure. I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to do that to
Because he
him.
wants to do it. He wants to have his three setups. Let him do it.
Oh, it's three.
Yeah, it's gonna be. So Chris, mm, you're gonna love this. So one setup is on the Xbox One.
Is the Xbox. The other
Is a setup on Windows 7.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, man.
And the other setting is gonna be PC. So PC, Xbox, and PC.
So
Not really a good
that's not very.
combination, mind you, not because of whether or not the computers can handle them. It's just the fact that most of the people that play
It's like
Soul Calibur, they mostly play on the PlayStation.
what if one of
Like
them
some
brings a
people play on
control?
PC, but
I know I missed it. I know I messed myself up. It's like what if they bring different controllers and and the controller doesn't work for that PC?
well,
So
they don't have them to get converters, so yeah.
so you're just gonna say forget it and just like well
And just do it that way. I mean, they won't have to worry about the Xbox One, but for the PC, nah. This is like they gonna have fun.
I mean if you got an Xbox controller then you should have no problem because it should automatically connect.
But what will happen if a lot of people bring their PlayStation 4 arcade sticks and you need a converter for that and they don't have a converter, so
I hope
You had the right stuff from the start.
I hope they got DS4 Windows.
well, they do. But I ain't getting involved with that.
What was the computer was doing?
Responding back.
I forgot she could crawl.
Hey, because they have all the answers and they know what they gonna do, so just let them go along with the pal.
I I truthfully don't want it to fail. I don't, but I have a bad feeling that it will, but I have high hopes.
Hoping that it's going to be a good event for everyone.
This
Don't
person,
don't
this person know how to play Terry right.
Let's just say I hope this doesn't mess people's business ties up.
and wallets.
Yeah, yeah, that's just nothing to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, this person does not know how to play Terry right. Not even doing combos or canceling. Why, Chris? Why you getting caught by that?
And I'm just
You just throwing it out.
and I'm just eating these
No,
up.
you just getting caught in it.
What? I was about to
I was about
say
to say.
he did nothing and you still lost. How does that work?
That's what I'm saying.
Like this is a truly unnatural elder I'm seeing on your hands right now.
This person does not know how to play Terry. It's fun to
Oh.
see this. This is really fun to see this.
And then it now wouldn't it be something if he beat Chris that they say Elite Smash?
Oh my
Look at him do
god.
it. He doesn't. He doesn't know that he actually has two side beams. It's not the same.
Yep.
This is very interesting to see. Yeah, this person's playing Terry the wrong way. Oh wait, that was something. He just put an input. Nope, not that time.
Let me grab you, man, please.
Hmm.
Please.
Oh, you got it, Chris?
I think.
Okay, that was an input. He's trying, but
Are we having this again?
No, 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 no.
he's not
You
doing
sure
can-
you good,
He's
Chris?
not doing canceling though. Chris?
Oh my goodness.
Chris, you look like you struggling.
This is not true. I don't want to bring that up again.
Uh, so Josh, have you? Well, hold on. Let me stop myself right there. Just how to have it. So also, Josh, you ever had that moment? Like, what was your moment whenever you thought a game was unfairly rated and whatnot, but you know it was good?
Well, have I noticed it?
No, I said, what game have you seen to where you know it's not a bad game, but the reviewer will say it's the worst game of all time because of stupid stuff like, oh, I was like, this game is too hard. Like like the people who try to say Crash Team Racing is the Dark Souls of Mario Kart.
Oh, please don't say
Oh yeah,
that.
like
Sakura? That's the only thing that came to mind.
really?
Cause that's a good game, but some people could say it's because it's too difficult.
Cause it's the
When you
Dark
know these people
Souls.
haven't played Battletoads
Cause it's the Darks.
or Contra
What?
Cause it's the
Yeah,
Darks.
what's the? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just. What?
twice. Twice.
I
I'm
want.
sorry.
I want to take this headset
I'm
off.
sorry, people. But I'm shocked I'm seeing Son fighting the Terry player. Like,
Hey.
the person had any kind of inputs, but when he got the okay symbol up, he actually pulled out a buster, and Son got caught in it twice.
He caught me twice in a row.
Oh, that threw me off.
Oh heck no.
Hopefully you're gonna be able to learn from this. Eh?
That's what I'm saying.
What you mean?
And especially because all the time he was just throwing out special. He's not actually canceling them.
Man, he was probably
So,
playing.
Chris, same question. Like, what game have you noticed to where it would have a review, but then they would try to make it sound as though it's the worst review of all time just because it don't play like a first-person shooter game, or oh, this is anime or whatever.
I there's so many I could think of, but at the top of my head, I hmm, I would Wonderful 101
Mm.
because of the I've seen I've seen very I've seen few reviewers do Wonderful 101, and they've said how terrible it is because of the controls. I mean, I agree the controls are hard to get used to, but I guess I'm in the minority that enjoys it. I never had a problem with it personally.
Nah, see, the thing was, they had to think to play, and no one likes to think when they play. They just like going.
Oh my god.
But it's it's like to use a certain weapon, you have to draw what that weapon looks like, and it,
Are you playing a DS game on the Xbox One?
no, I'm playing a Wii U game, and I have to draw it with the analog stick.
Okay. I'm probably thinking of another game. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
It sounds complicated, but
Because wasn't Wonder Woman 101 was on Xbox at one time?
No.
no,
No, it's a Switch exclusive. I mean, not,
it's a
console
Switch
exclusive.
exclusive.
No, no, it's Wii U exclusive.
Uh huh.
It was from Platinum.
I could have sworn there was like an Xbox game that got ported to the Wii U or something.
Mm-mm.
Or I might be getting my games mixed up with something else.
Probably getting mixed up.
It probably was, but don't know what it is.
I can't
But
remember.
but the
Oh,
controls
remember
weren't
when
as
they tried to
bad.
put Batman Arkham Asylum on the Wii U?
Oh yeah.
How was
Mm,
that?
it's like good old times.
How was that?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, oh. I remember Arkham Origins. That one.
Hmm,
That's a that's a
played some
hot
of them, but then again, at the same time, it was eh.
that's a hot mess.
Well, so Chris, it ain't December, but how many Christmas trees have you seen in the hood?
Too many.
Not many.
Dog, every year
Uh,
we got one of these days we got to roll by. Like you know where that school is, and then you go across that bridge, and it's got like a Kroger and a Subway and whatnot.
oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, if you stop by and go past the school, every year there's this one dude that just decorates his house full stop. It got the Santa sleigh, it got the Christmas lights, it got a driveway for Santa to pull his sleigh into with Christmas lights on it. It got a snowball machine. It even got an FM radio station being broadcast
Wow.
every year.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's our family too.
Actually, it might.
Wait, where did you get in the live stream of a FM radio station?
Oh no, not that. I mean,
Why not, Chris?
I mean, we have a lot of decorations in front of our house.
Dude, the Christmas tree is good enough. But even then, we don't do that because it's like,
No, we gotta go all out.
I like I like the
well, it's
Christmas
like we
times.
gotta celebrate a holiday about doing nothing.
Heck yeah.
Well, originally it wasn't about doing nothing, but that's what this eventually got turned into. It's like, if you get 2 to 3 weeks off, here's your food, and here's the thing that you spent your money on.
That's a good thing,
Mm,
right?
yeah, if you got kids, because
Yeah.
then you can be a ninja on Black Friday and then hiding in the attic and just like, yeah, my dad's rich. It's like, no, he's not. He got that PlayStation 3 for $60.
At a pawn show, at a pawn shop.
Well, no, PlayStation 4 for that much on Black Friday. Speaking of which, are y'all gonna go?
No. Well, maybe.
You sure you want to fight that crowd, Chris?
Yes.
Because I can tell you, Cena could come out of your TV and ask you, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure about that?
Sure about that. What's y'all see?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, here's the hoping that you'll be able to get a good, decent laptop now.
That's if we have the money.
Again, that's why I said layaway.
I know, but
That way you can play something besides Blur.
I haven't even touched that. I haven't touched that game in so long.
It's on a new Blur.
I wish.
No, you put it on Switch. It's the new Blur.
Oh yeah, Asphalt 9. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Man,
it's,
busy holidays, non-stop moving around.
I like the Christmas times,
Mm,
Damn.
and I'm dead.
yep. And that's how money is in Christmas time with your. It's like, hey, you think you have it, but then it's gone. And then that one thing you thought you always wanted, you
You
didn't.
miss your opportunity.
Shut up.
Again.
Shut up. I mean, shut up. I'm sorry. I keep bringing up your real name. Like,
That's why we have editing for that. I had to edit all this later, and I'm gonna have to deal with annoying echoes.
Chris, you know it's not gonna pass through. Change that.
I thought it passed.
No, not everything can pass through now. That's back in Smash 4.
Oh,
Yeah, Chris, wouldn't it be something if AM2R would have come out on the eShop?
would it be something if Nintendo didn't?
Free money that they sitting on,
I know.
but instead we got that other thing.
Instead, we have Samus Returns.
Well, that's not fair. It's like, oh, so a guy sitting on his couch made a better game than the company that has plus 1,000 people on staff to make video games. Okay.
Him, and how did that hit me? How did that hit me from behind?
The hitbox.
Christ.
Remember when Zero
then,
Suit
like-
Samus used to be good?
What you mean? She still is.
Nah, I'm just referring to Smash 4.
Man, please.
So who?
She's still good.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot of people use her. It's cause nobody's won a tournament with Zero Suit yet. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
See, you latch into that false hope.
No, it's gonna happen. Because I mean, if Peach can win a tournament, if Pikachu can win a tournament,
I mean,
it can happen.
I don't know why people.
Yeah, that'd be the day. That's like saying Little Mac is gonna win the major.
I want that to happen.
It could happen. It could happen because a lot of good people coming out in this game and they showing some good stuff. It could happen.
Well, I guess it's about time to wrap it up before we just ramble on too much. Usually it'll be more focused, but since Ed is not with us, we just kind of rambled this podcast.
It was so many tangents.
More tangents than usual. Then again, it might be the regular tangents. I'm losing count. And my hunger is starting to kick in. So we'll wrap this up. Do you have anything to add, Shadow?
Do you bleed?
Yeah, I bleed student debt.
No, but that's all.
Do you bleed? Do you bleed?
So, like, what about you? Do you have anything to put out there besides these L's?
Why are you doing me like this? I'm just learning. This is a learning curve, man. I'm trying.
You've been playing for 5
If you
years. What you mean learning curve?
it's I just ha- I just
You saw it coming.
look, man.
You saw that yo-yo and you just ran for it.
Look, I was just testing
You thought
it.
that you were gonna get a
He
jawbreaker.
he died too. He died too.
That was a pity death.
Pity death my butthole.
But you don't got nothing to add to it.
I
Just, hope later on when as soon as the egg can come back, we could talk to him again.
Oh yeah, when Ed comes back, man, are we gonna have some topics? Because Lordy, just as I have some stories to tell him, it's vice versa for him.
oh
Toxicity, Twitter.
didn't y'all hang out in person?
Oh yeah, we do from time to time.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen him before? Suckers? I know you think you have before. I think.
I
You've
don't.
seen him in college.
I did.
Yeah, he was that guy I was playing Street Fighter 4 with.
Boy, suckers,
Not-
I was gonna say.
Not the classics guy that was being made fun of. The other guy that sometimes brought his gaming laptop and we were just sitting there playing like Street Fighter 4.
I have to see his face.
Yeah, most likely you remember because I know he appeared in the College Anime Club once before, so you just had to see who he is and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, again, you've seen it coming. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, before we rattle off, because I don't know if it's obvious, like me, Shadow, and your boy Son Chris, we go back. So this is just us rambling on the couch. Well, technically they on the bed. Your
just
boy's taking this L, and I'm sitting on this chair
Oh
without
my
no pillow.
god.
It's not a L yet.
it's
Come on,
not,
your boy.
it's not gonna be a
He
L.
got you at 50. One PK Thunder is all it takes.
Look,
You
man.
almost got caught in one.
I didn't almost get caught. He just ran into me.
Now, if he, like, if he gets you with a spike, I'm, you know what? This is done. This is done.
Man,
We'll
just
see you next episode. Ed
Just
will be
end the
back.
podcast. Just end the
Good night,
podcast.
people. We not doing this. Good night, everyone.